Cyber attacks are happening more often and are getting more expensive. In 2023, 343 million people became victims of some sort of cyber attack. That's according to a report from the Identity Theft Resource Center. These attacks happening everywhere, including right here in Florida. Just last month, the Florida Department of Health confirmed it was the victim of a data hack. We spoke with cybersecurity experts on the problem and how you can be more proactive in protecting your information.
A cyber breach is a cyber crime, one that can be devastating to individuals or businesses.
Their identity gets stolen and bank accounts get established that they never meant to begin with, and it can ruin their lives.
Eric Cron is a security awareness advocate who says cyber attacks are becoming more frequent.
It's not something new, but we're seeing it more and more often.
And more expensive to fix. According to a report from IBM, the global average cost of a data breach in 2024 is nearly $5 million, the highest total ever.
It's becoming an epidemic with the cost.
Cyber attacks come in several forms, but phishing, personal data breaches, and malware are some of the most common. The city of Pensacola was the victim of a cyber breach earlier this year in March, and the Florida Department of Health had a breach in its system in early July.
If an organization gets attacked, like the Florida Department of Health, then now they don't have to just protect themselves, they have to protect their clients, which are the people who use their services.
Both entities offered credit monitoring systems for customers after the incidents. McCaslin advises people to take those offers seriously.
If you know that an organization you do business with is affected by a cyber attack, look into your own credit and do either credit monitoring services or even freeze your credit. If you don't plan to make any sort of major purchases in the next few months, freeze your credit. That way you don't have to be impacted by anything that someone on the internet may do.
And there are still ways to be proactive in protecting your info before a breach ever happens.
Have good passwords. And when we say good passwords, we don't just mean use the same good password for everything. Try to have diverse passwords. And also just check your emails regularly for any suspicious activity going on. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. And trust your gut instinct when it comes to anything you see that's odd.
If you're like me and you have trouble keeping up with all those complicated passwords you use, McCaslin suggests looking into a password manager. They are free and paid for versions, and it can help keep up with and create new passwords.